Yeah, so people are really pissed that boba tea has such high levels of bisphenol A. And like I am too, but unfortunately, lots of other studies have shown the exact same thing. I'm going to tell you why this has happened, and I'm also going to tell you how it's easily avoided. So this new study just came out called Plastic List, where a team of researchers here in Stanford, Northern California, where I also live, they tested hundreds of commonly used items for bisphenols and phthalates. Right? And the item that had the most amount of bisphenol A out of any other item were tapioca pearls. Okay, this made people really, really upset. A lot of them calling me fear-mongering, like somehow I'm making this up. It's public information, y'all. 2 of their actual teas by the same company also had super, super high levels of bisphenol A and were in the top 10 of the items with the most amount of BPA. Okay. One thing that people said a lot in the comments was that the boba places that they went to, they make the tapioca pearls in these big stainless steel pots. That's amazing, but I have literally never seen that. There's tons of boba places around where I've lived, and they're all in like local malls and different shopping centers, and none of them that I've seen currently have gas burners and full kitchens due to permitting and regulations. At least here in Northern California, you wouldn't be able to have tapioca pearls cooked in a gas range. They would either come prepackaged or cooked in one of these tapioca pearl machines. And there's lots of websites showing you how to open your own bubble tea shop, and they all include lots of fancy equipment with lots of plastic. Plastic List did test lots of other teas, I will note. Rishi English Breakfast Organic Black Tea, Ito N, this brand from Whole Foods, Starbucks Matcha Latte, and then the Tazo Awake English Breakfast Black Tea. None of the other mass-produced teas had anywhere near the level of chemicals in it that the boba tea guys had. So it really shows that it was the way that these boba tea guys made their tea and tapioca pearls. And I'm sorry to tell everyone, but there's tons of studies showing that tea has BPA, and it's from the tea bags. So whenever a tea is brewed in a disposable bag, it releases microplastics and the chemicals from that plastic into the tea itself. Most tea bags have plastic fibers that are used as a seal. The papers used for packing tea bags have been sealed with plastic sealant. Furthermore, some of the packaging of tea bags is plastic. BPA is released from plastics when exposed to high temperatures. And so yes, they're made out of paper or plastic. There have been studies going back to as far back as 2011 showing the widespread occurrence of bisphenol A in paper. And guess what? Recycled paper is even worse. And if they didn't use paper bags, then they used those nylon or polypropylene bags, which are just straight plastic. We'll also have to consider what the tea is being brewed in. Is the hot water being poured into a large plastic restaurant bin or a big plastic pitcher? Yup, probably. And again, so all of that being said, there's a really easy way to avoid all of this, which is to make your own tea at home using a stainless steel tea strainer and reduce the amount of single serve, disposable, mass-produced beverages that you buy out of your home. Unless you can verify that you have a super awesome old school tea shop that actually does things without using disposable paper or plastic. Okay.